Predicting Police Job Satisfaction and Turnover Intentions. Article Review. Introduction. The article titled Predicting Police Job Satisfaction and Turnover Intentions, the Role of Social Support and Police Organizational Variables, represents a study that was carried out by Paula Brough and Rachel Frame in the New Zealand Police Service. The authors are drawn from distinguished higher learning institutions, with Brough being affiliated with Griffith University, Australia. Frame is affiliated with the Victoria University of Wellington. The researchers sought to investigate the effect of organizational and individual factors on job satisfaction and employee turnover in the New Zealand Police Service. The study design was a longitudinal survey research. The study population was composed of 400 police officers of both genders. This article seeks to critically evaluate the study by Brough and Frame by giving a general overview of the study, a description of the research problem, contributions of the study to the literature, and a critique of the theoretical framework and research methodology. This will, in turn, help in establishing the relevance of the study to the management and administration of criminal justice organizations. Overview of the study. The focus of the study was on the management practices that are crucial to the retention of operational staff in the criminal justice system. The researchers recognized the significance of sufficient support in enhancing the retention of employees, particularly females, and their decision to investigate how organizational and individual factors interact to influence job satisfaction and employee retention in the police service. The study was conducted in the New Zealand Police Service and involved 400 officers. The researchers adopted a longitudinal research design in which the participants completed questionnaires about the level of social support they experienced in police service. The researchers identified several factors that affected the police officers' job satisfaction and their intentions to stay in the service. The major determinant of how the police officers were satisfied with the service and contributed to their retention was support from their seniors. The researchers established that the gender, rank, or marital status of a person had little influence on job satisfaction or employee retention, while tenure and the number of leaves granted showed variable results. In addition, avenues for career worked detrimentally on extrinsic job satisfaction. It was demonstrated that there was a significant correlation between turnover and job satisfaction. Research problem. The study by Brough and Frame was concerned with investigating the effect of social support and the influence of organizational factors such as rank, experiences of sexual harassment, and the opportunities for career advancement on the officer's retention in service. To investigate the problem, the researchers formulated different hypotheses relating to social support and organizational variables influencing job satisfaction. The first hypothesis was an assumption that discrimination in career growth opportunities and sexual violations at the workplace lead to reduced job satisfaction and higher rates of turnover. The researchers also hypothesized that social support was positively associated with job satisfaction and high rates of employee retention, while exposure to sexual discrimination was strongly related to turnover plans. Regarding sexual discrimination, it was further hypothesized that the relationship becomes stable with time. In addition, job satisfaction was hypothesized to reduce turnover rates, a relationship that was suggested to stabilize over time. Research methodology. The study was longitudinal in design, where the participants were supposed to complete 2 sets of questionnaires that were administered over a 4-month interval. The participants were selected randomly from different ranks in the New Zealand Police Service. The variables under investigation such as social support, job satisfaction, and turnover intentions were determined by the use of appropriate scales like Kaplan, Cobb, French, Van Harrison, and Pino's social support scale and the 15-item WAR, Cook, and Wall instrument. The authors depended on correlations and descriptive statistics to analyze the data. Means, standard deviations, and alpha coefficients for the different variables were determined, and the results were presented in the form of tables and charts. Contribution of the study to literature. From the study, the researchers demonstrated that leave and harassment in the police service were strongly oriented towards females. These variables were also observed to significantly influence job satisfaction and employee retention. Social support was also recognized as positively leading to job satisfaction, thus helping in the identification of the source of workplace support as has been proposed by different literature. The findings also helped in identifying the indirect association between intrinsic job satisfaction and turnover. The research further demonstrated the importance of intrinsic organization in the criminal justice organization. The research, therefore, generated significant information that can be incorporated into the management of the criminal justice organization to ensure employee retention is increased. Critique of the article. The researchers conducted an extensive literature review that was essential in defining the context of the research question while increasing the credibility of the study. Since the study aimed to establish individual and organizational variables, the use of a longitudinal design was appropriate as it allowed evaluation of the experiences at an individual level while eliminating recall bias by capturing data from the participants at multiple points. All these serve to enhance the validity of the study. However, the low response rate associated with self-report questionnaires and the small sample size had implications for the generalizability of the study findings. Conclusion. The validity and reliability of the study were generally achieved through the adoption of an appropriate study design and the use of standard instruments for the collection and analysis of data. This means that the findings can generally be applied in the management of criminal justice organizations to decrease inter-domain conflicts.